Good.
Well, we are at the end of our Pine Lake fireplace restoration project, and we are in cabin number 4 right now, where we have the fireplace going. And I'm just going to recap what we did here. When we started out, we cleaned the front of the fireplace because they were all full of soot because the fireplaces smoked and didn't operate properly. So when we cleaned the stones, we actually found out that the ones that they placed right around the opening were a limestone, and they were a lot lighter in color, but they were so full of soot you couldn't tell that. And the other thing that we did was we tuck pointed some of the cracks that were in the old fireplace and used a matching color mortar so that you can't hardly tell which ones we did and which ones were done before. And we also put a new damper. The damper that was installed in here before was located around this height here, and it should have been up here. That was the main cause of the smoking. So we've installed a new damper system that doesn't use a throat damper like that one, but it has a damper that's at the top of the chimney, and it's operated by this little cable that runs up to the top. It's open right now, of course, but when the fire goes out, you simply close this down, pull it down, and it locks in position over here and closes up the damper. And there's an airtight seal on the top of it, and it's also watertight. So we've covered it with a rain cap anyway, but just to make sure that sparks and things don't go out into the woods surrounding here. And then the other part of our job was relining the chimney. We put a new concrete liner in the inside of the chimney. And the last item was rebuilding the firebox. And that is what really has made the difference on this fireplace. We used a design created in 1796, I believe, by a fellow named Count Rumford. And you can Google him and find out more about him, but he was a physicist that did a lot of studies on heat and thermodynamics and applied them to the fireplace. And the main difference with his design is that it's a lot shallower than a regular fireplace, and it has these angled walls, which actually serve to reflect the heat out better. You're standing 10 feet away, you can feel the heat pretty easily during a fire like this, and even after it goes out, it seems to radiate heat for some time. So anyhow, that was the main improvement that was needed here. To stop the smoking, and it increased the heat output for all the fireplaces, so they actually worked good. And with the new dampers installed, when they weren't being operated, they weren't sucking cold air into the cabin. So anyhow, that's Rumford fireplace conversion.